Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all well, and we've had quite a lot of rain on the farm over the last week. It's been pretty much non-stop, which I can't complain about because it's been really good for the crops. But I hope you guys are well, and I hope you've been able to get out and about now that this epidemic sort of being lifted. I've been on the phone to the hairdressers today so I can try and get a haircut. I'm sure a lot of you guys out there have had the struggle of trying to cut your own hair. It's just one of those things, and I think it's great that everyone's been able to get involved and try and cut each other's hair if you're in a family, and just try and make do. But it will be nice to return to some sort of normality and go back to a hairdresser's and yeah, just have some sort of civilized way of getting your hair cut. So in today's video, behind me, we have got the 135. Now, as I said to you, a lot of you guys, in the last video, I have found someone now to restore the Massey Ferguson 135. So what I've got to do, it's actually going to be taken off to somewhere, and it's going to be picked up. So what I've got to do is take off the bale spike, just give it a little bit of a clean up because it doesn't look very good at the moment. There's a bit of bird muck on there and it's covered in dust. And also there's just some little toolboxes in there which I need to empty as well. So I'll just take it to the workshop and I'll just empty it of all of its tools which have accumulated in the toolboxes over the years, and then the bale spike will just be dropped off. I'll probably go and put it over there just by the Massey mower. So this is it, old girl. You're finally going to go and you're finally going to be restored. Very exciting. But yeah, look at all that oil there which has just leaked out of the engine. I'm pretty sure it should have enough in it just so I can take it to the workshop to empty it before it goes onto the machine. Yeah, it's pretty low actually, but just above the line, so that's going to have to do. Oh, it's not going to do it any harm, just for what we're doing before she gets restored. Oh, so let's climb onto the old girl. She's looking very dusty, but I'm very excited to get her restored. So, a little bit of heating. Go on, girl. There she is. Lovely old job. Give her a little bit of revs. So we just need to lift up the bale spike. Up she comes. There we go, lovely old job. And then just pop her into reverse. Oh, the gearbox is a bit clunky at the moment. It's not. Oh, there we go. She's not quite there. There we go. And just into reverse. And I tell you what, we'll just go and put the spike just next door to the Massey. There we go. Oh. Go on, old girl. Yeah, lovely old job. Sweet. Oh. There we go. So I just emptied the tools out of the back, just over there, and she's now empty. The only thing now is she's looking a bit dirty, a bit muddy at the front. Just on the front here, the tyres are just covered in muck from scraping out a little bit in the winter and carting a few bales about. So I'll probably just give it a wash off quickly with a pressure washer before it's picked up next week, and then it will at least be relatively clean for the restoration. So I'll just give her a little bit of a clean. I've got the snow foam out, and we'll just give her a clean off. Pink 135. Okay, so I've just left the Massey for 5 minutes and you can already see the muck and all of the rubbish just starting to come off, so she's looking a bit cleaner, so just needs a bit of a rinse. Okay, so I just spent 40 minutes just washing it off there, and surprisingly it looks a bit worse for wear actually, having cleaned it. You can now see we've got the silver paint at the back which is all rusted off here, and then just at the top here, something else I noticed is there's just a few rust holes there which I'm sure the restorers can fill, or they'll just weld them over and grind them down or something like that. But going round to the back, I mean it's not in bad condition actually. I thought it would be a lot worse. There's, you know, she looks pretty solid actually. These are the little toolboxes where I had all my tools, which were collected from over the years. But yeah, it doesn't look as good when it's washed off. That's generally why I keep a bit of dust on the top, because then it doesn't show all of the rust and all of the silver which is gone. But you know, at least now we can see what's gone wrong and which bits need replacing. You can see there's a bit of bird muck on there which just started to rust into the metalwork. I know a lot of you guys wanted me to keep the 135 original, but one of the problems is things like that. You know, you get bird muck sitting on rusted paint. I know if you put a bit of WD-40 on there it's a good idea, but the problem is it will just rust through, and then, you know, ultimately the tractor's corroding, which isn't what we want. We want to preserve the old girl. We want to keep her going. So it's looking a lot better now. I'm going to put it back into the shed so that it can dry out, and then later on next week she'll be picked up to go and be restored, and hopefully she'll still start, as long as I haven't put too much water in the battery. The seat's a bit wet, but that's all right. Okay. Yes. Okay. There we go, old girl. And I'll tell you what, I'll just put her by the Massey for now. Hey, there we go. So she's all ready to be picked up next week. Really excited to finally get her restored and just give her a little bit of a clean off there. She can just dry out now there in the shed. This is the drier side of the shed actually, I should have told you guys. That's the wetter side. So the wetter side is not good for rusting. Those rollers are actually going to rust up on that side. But no, I cannot wait to see her restored, and I'm sure you guys can't wait either. And in some other news, the Olly's Farm merchandise from Teespring has sadly come to an end. We felt that Teespring just wasn't doing a good enough job for the Olly's Farm merchandise, so it's now going to be moved to either a new partner, or we're going to start making Olly's Farm merchandise here on the farm. But if we do make our own merchandise, it's going to be very minimal. So there's going to be one t-shirt with one design to begin with, and then we're just going to see how it goes. But the first piece of merchandise will be to do with the new restoration project. So it will be a new sort of 135 design on a t-shirt. So guys, I hope you've enjoyed today's video. If you have, please do give it a thumbs up. It would be much appreciated. Don't forget that you can subscribe to the channel by clicking the subscribe button down below. Totally free to subscribe, it doesn't cost you anything. And I'm now going to go and wash the Can-Am, because that's absolutely filthy as well, and I've got the pressure washer out, so why not go and give that a clean as well. So I'm now going to go and head off and do that. I hope you guys enjoy your weekend, and keep an eye out for Sunday's video, which will be up and coming for Sunday morning. Well, it looks like it's just about to rain now, so we've just got a massive cloud come in. It's one of those things. Can-Am's looking absolutely filthy behind me here. And yeah, give her a good clean off. So there we are guys, and so our farming journey continues.